Did my Lord deliver? Daniel, 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 did my Lord deliver? Daniel, did my Lord deliver for me? Did my Lord deliver? Daniel, 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 did my Lord deliver? Daniel, did my Lord deliver for me? Oh, Daniel, 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 and the Hebrew children are afraid. Why not deliver for me? Oh, Daniel, 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 and the Hebrew children are afraid. Why not deliver for me? Did my Lord deliver? Daniel, 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 did my Lord deliver? Daniel, then why not deliver for me? The lions roar, the lions roar, the lions roar, the lions, oh save him, Lord. The lions roar, the lions roar, the lions roar, the lions, oh save him, Lord. But Daniel knelt and prayed, and he was not afraid. He knew the Lord would save. He knew the Lord would save him. Yes, my Lord delivered Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. Yes, my Lord delivered Daniel, and he will deliver for me. Yes, my Lord delivered Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. Yes, my Lord delivered Daniel. Daniel, Daniel, yes, Daniel, Daniel. Praise the Lord.
Good afternoon. I am Becky Upsada, the interim president of Laney College. We are here this afternoon to honor the life and legacy of Coach John Beam. We'll have a few words of reflection from people who knew him well. Then we will take a walk to the football field, literally following the path that student athletes follow every day, back and forth from the field house to the center of campus. Thank you to the family and the friends of John who are joining the Laney family in this tribute to him this afternoon. I've been thinking a lot over the last month about the word community in community college. And a community supports and shows up for each other like John did every single day. And I thank all of you, and there's a lot of you here today, for supporting this community the same way by showing up and being here. I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Lewis Quinlan, the president of the Peralta Community College District Board of Trustees.
Thank you, President Sauter. Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for being here. It means a great deal for us to stand together and be together in times like these. This campus has felt the weight of these last few weeks and also the strength that comes when people gather to honor life that affected so many others. Coach Beam was part of the day-to-day rhythm of Laney College for decades. His coaching reached far beyond the football field. He helped students find direction and build a future they could be proud of. He remained steady through changing times and needs. At a recent Board of Trustees meeting, we spoke about Coach Beam in ways that have stayed with me. How many of us spend years trying to understand our purpose? Some never do, but Coach Beam knew his. It lived in the students he guided and the community he served. What a fierce advocate he was for Laney College and our students. Coach Beam's passion was evident to anyone who crossed his path. Once you were in his orbit, you never left. He checked in, he encouraged, he believed in you, and he kept you moving forward. Those qualities shaped the character of Laney College. In these last few weeks, we have heard about a man who saw teaching as a service and believed this community was worth giving every ounce of effort he had. We've heard about a man who shaped this campus for decades and whose presence became part of the place itself. With that in mind, the Board of Trustees wanted to honor Coach Beam in a way that demonstrates the impact he made here at Laney College. Last night at board meeting, we voted unanimously that from now on, the field house will be known as the John Beam Field House. This gesture reflects the place John held in the heart of this college, as well as the impact he had on a generation of students and the colleagues who worked alongside him. With that in mind, let us remember what Coach Beam gave to this community. Thank you.
Thank you, President Quinlan. Next, I'd like to introduce Joshua Ramos, faculty member at Laney College and head football coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather to remember and honor a man whose influences stretch far beyond the football field. A man whose legacy will continue to shape Laney College for generations, Coach John Beam. For decades, Coach Beam poured his heart into this community. He wasn't just a coach, he was a builder of programs, of futures, and most importantly, of people. When he came to Laney College, he brought with him a vision of what a truly transformative athletic program could be. Under his leadership, Laney football grew into one of the most respected programs in California. He led the Eagles to championships, national recognitions, and moments of pride that united this campus and the city of Oakland. But championships were never the whole story of Coach Beam. What set him apart was his unwavering belief in his players. He saw potential when others saw problems. He saw resilience where others saw struggle. And he built a culture where young men learned discipline, accountability, and self-worth. Tools that would carry them far beyond their time playing football. So many of the students, Coach Beam was the first person to ever tell them, "I believe in you." He opened doors to education, guided young people through some of the hardest moments of their lives, and helped them find paths to college degrees, careers, and new beginnings. His work was mentorship in its purest form. Coach Beam leaves behind a legacy measured not just in wins, but in lives changed. He showed us the power of education, the importance of opportunity, and the strength of believing that every young person deserves a chance. Today, as we remember him, we do so with gratitude. Gratitude for his leadership, his passion, and the countless ways he lifted this college and the people in it. Laney College is better because he was here. Oakland is better because he was here. And all of us that knew him learned from him. Or we were touched by his work and are better because he was here. Thank you, Coach Beam, for everything you gave us. Your legacy lives on in every life you changed. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce Sakai Metcalf, athletic specialist, and Tania Mitchell, veteran services coordinator.
Whew, this is hard. Hello to everybody. Normally, I do not speak in front of people, so I am trying my hardest to channel my inner Beam and get up here and speak, because Beam could step in front of a crowd and just knew what to do, knew what to say, and can engage everyone. This is very hard for me. I've known Beam for over 30 years, and he saw challenges as opportunity. Opportunity to push someone, opportunities to make someone's day, opportunities to make you smile. There was always a reason for him to make someone smile. I didn't write anything, so this is coming off the top of my head. But, I just want everybody to remember that we are his legacy. He was a fierce advocate for the students, for the staff, for the faculty, everybody on this campus. And he believed in all of us. Just like he said, I believe in you so you can believe in yourselves. Remember that, because he truly believed that and lived that every day. I'm going to let Tania have the floor.
Hi, everyone. I wrote something because I want to remember what I want to say. Beam will be proud of me right now because I normally don't say anything. But I want to start by saying thank you to the family. Thank you for sharing Beam with us. He couldn't make an impact on so many people's lives without your support. We are here to honor an amazing person, Coach Beam. He loved his family, and his family was everything to him. He loved spending time with his family and with his granddaughters. He loved Laney. He loved his students. He loved Oakland. He loved his job. He loved making a difference. He loved advocating for students, and he loved us, my kids, all of us. He loved coming to work every day to help students. He gave so many people a pathway through athletics to attend a four-year college or scholarship that wouldn't have the opportunity without his support. He believed in you so that you can believe in yourself. He gave people hope and opportunities. He showed you that he cared. He made sure to always check on people he cared about. He made sure student athletes had the resources and support needed to succeed in college. He not only impacted my life, but he impacted my kids' life. He means so much to my family. He was that father figure, mentor, and family that would always have your back and check on you. He always gave words of encouragement to keep you going. He was so full of life. Let's remember Beam by making an impact in people's life and continue to put students first. Check on one another. Beam, we love you. We will never stop mentioning your name. Oakland and Laney College will never be the same without you. He did so much for so many people. He inspired us all to be great. He pushed me when I didn't want to be pushed because he knew what was best for me. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here at Laney College. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have ran track and gotten a track scholarship. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have gone to college. If it weren't for him, my son wouldn't be going to college to play football and receive a free education. Thank you, Cindy, Monica, Sonia, Lola, Nori, for giving us your amazing being. Thank you.
Next, we have Tashetta Henry, the president of the Classified Senate at Peralta, is going to sing an original composition that she wrote titled Beam of Light.
I'm a beam of light, shining from afar.
shine courage like a shining star. And if you ever need a friend, I will be right here. I will clap for your win until the end. I'm a beam of light shining from afar, here to shine purpose to all near or far. I'm a beam of light that dwells in your heart, here to shine courage like a shining star. You can't give up, I won't let you fall, or even drop your ball. Just keep going ahead. I know you'll go far because I believe you're a beam of light shining from afar, here to bring purpose in all that you are. You're a beam of light. I see it in your heart. I believe you will achieve because you're a star. Oh, shine with me, shine with me. Oh, shine with me, shine with me, shine with me.
Tish, a member of the Beam family, would like to say a few words.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tish Gallegos, and I'm John's sister-in-law. And I just want to share a message from the Beam family, from Cindy, Monica, Sonia, and the Beam Phillips family. They are deeply grateful to the Oakland community for the outpouring of support that has truly humbled and lifted them. They honor the magnitude of the loss that you are all experiencing along with them during this incredibly painful time. Coach Beam's family is planning a public celebration of life for January 10th. They have also formed the Coach Beam Legacy Foundation in his honor. Through this, his name and work will live on in perpetuity and continue to benefit the community he loved, which he dedicated his life to uplift and inspire. As the Beams navigate their grief and seek peace, they are grateful to you for continuing to honor their wish for privacy. Thank you.
Thank you. For those of you with programs, you might have noticed we altered the order just a little bit because our next speaker is driving up right now. If you didn't pick up one of the little programs that we have on both sides, I encourage you to do so. They're really nice keepsakes. We also had about 500 of these little green hearts. So if there's extra, they're sitting on the tables and you should help yourself to one of the little green hearts. So at this moment, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our next speaker, the Honorable Mayor of Oakland, Barbara Lee.
Well, good evening. Let's see. First of all, let me just say to Coach Beam's family, Cindy, your daughters, your grandchildren, your entire family, our hearts and condolences are with you and our love. And to our Laney and Peralta family, I know that the loss of your luminary, transformational coach leaves a huge void and hole in your hearts. We've lost not only a coach, but a force of love, of hope and belief in young people. Coach Beam was my nephew's coach at Skyline. And like so many Oakland families, we trusted him with our most precious gift, and that was our children. For 45 years, he showed up when others stepped back. He believed in our young people, really many of them before they believed in themselves. He lifted them up, he pushed them forward, he stood by them long after the rest of the world moved on. His legacy is not only in championships or NFL players, it lives in the thousands of young men and women who were shaped into leaders, into parents, and into community pillars because of him. It lives in his program's 90% graduation rate and transfer rate of players to four-year schools. Proof of what happens when one person's light guides many others. Coach Beam wrote the letters, he made the calls, he brought the meals, he gave the rides, and he opened so many doors. Oakland wasn't just his home, it was his mission, and it was his heartbeat. His life's work, that's what it was. So today, yes, this is difficult for everyone. We mourn, but we also celebrate a radiant life, and his life was a radiant life. He taught us something very powerful. The light of one committed soul can outshine the darkness that many of our young people face. And his light is still with us. So let that light continue to guide our city. Let it strengthen us. And let it remind us that every single young person deserves the chance to shine in his extraordinary legacy and in his honor. For 4 decades, he ended every huddle the same way. 2 claps, ready, ready. Coach, we're ready to honor you, ready to carry forward your love, your pride, and your wisdom, and your compassion, and your belief in Oakland's young people, which we all have because of you. And so, ready, everyone, to keep your light burning. Let's remember that tonight. Let's remember that, yes, light always outshines the darkness. Let us remember that Coach Beam proved that and made it real for us. Thank you again, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Our final speaker here at the Bistro is the Chancellor of the Peralta Community College District, Tamil Gilberson.
Thank you for being here tonight. In the midst of our grief, in the heaviness that sits with us, your presence is a reminder of something powerful, that even in the darkest moments, community brings its own kind of light. I want to take a moment to acknowledge John's family. You've shared him with us for so many years, his time, his heart, his fierce belief in the possibility for our students. We are holding you close tonight and the days ahead, and we carry his legacy alongside you. We created this Luminaria walk because it reflects the journey John walked with so many. He did not simply coach, he did not simply lead, he illuminated. He was the kind of person who saw potential before others did, who walked beside young people until they could stand on their own strength, who understood that greatness is built in the everyday moments when someone believes in you more than you believe in yourself. Back in 2018, when I began working statewide to confront basic needs insecurity for California community college students, John and I often talked about our student athletes, showing up to practice hungry, doing everything right, and still struggling to meet their most basic needs. At that time, the California Community College Athletics Association, known as 3C2A, their rules treated providing food or essentials outside of game days as gifts, something that could cause a program risk. John looked at those rules and said, if we know better, we have to do better. He wasn't alone in that fight, but he was vocal. Y'all know he was vocal. Persisting in naming what our students deserved and galvanizing others to act. And through that collective effort across colleges and advocates statewide, the policy changed. Today, student athletes across California have access to the nourishment they need because people like John refuse to let outdated regulations outweigh dignity. He understood that supporting students is not a favor, but it is our responsibility. That was John. Fierce in his love, uncompromising in what he believed, deeply rooted in the belief that this community, our community, could be better, stronger, and more just. Tonight, as we walk together, lighting the path and eventually lighting the field, remember that we are retracing the journey that you walked with so many. A journey of belief, of discipline, of possibility. A journey where he never let anyone forget the brilliance they carried, even when they couldn't see it themselves. But the illumination we create tonight isn't only for him. It is for us. It is a reminder that grief is not only about loss, it is about responsibility. It asks us, what will you do with the light someone has handed you? How will you carry it forward? Tonight, each luminaria represents one step in that answer. One step towards healing, one step towards hope, one step toward the future he believed this college, this district, and this city deserved. That we have the power together to transform loss into purpose, to transform sorrow into solidarity, to transform one man's legacy into a collective way of leading and living. So as these lights shine along the walkway, let them also spark something in each of us, a willingness to see each other more fully, to show up with more courage, to lift someone else the way John lifted so many, to widen our aperture and imagine what is possible when we choose compassion over convenience and hope over resignation. In a moment, we will stand with our luminarias on the field he loved. But the real tribute begins after we leave tonight, when we choose to carry forward his light in every act of care, of justice, of showing up for one another. May we walk together. May we heal together. May the light we carry tonight guide us as we strengthen the community John fiercely believed in. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. So we're going to stand. If you'll wait for us, the family and folks, to go first. We'll be walking the pathway that's already lit, down this way, over the bridge to the field. You'll be walking past a station where they'll hand you a luminaria to carry with you on the walk. And we look forward to walking in silence in a community with you. Thank you so much for being here.
It's Coach John Beam from Laney College. 2 claps. Ready? Laney College. We provide hope and opportunity for our students.
I get paid to do what I love. I mean, it's just phenomenal. I'm just so lucky.
And it's all right here, and it's around Laney. And we wanted to keep it that way with the support of the college, right, the Peralta District, to bring everybody here. And that's what's so important here at Laney. Everybody's got an opportunity to be great.
I use this hashtag Laney Built Open Proud.
I think that I pointed out to these young men what accountability is and what discipline is, and also what it means to fight through adversity and to be resilient to complete what you have to do.
And it's like we always said, it's about giving hope and opportunity, right? That's what we do. And, and I think we showed that Laney could do it, right? And that, Oakland can do it. Anything's possible as long as you believe in them, so they can learn to believe in themselves, because no one else has. We have a great opportunity here at this college, at all our colleges, but don't lose sight of that. Just understand that they need us and we need them, because it reminds us where we came from, because it reminds me every day where I came from.
As a coach, as a player, as a human being, as a father, as a husband, I got to keep growing. You got to get better. You can't stay the same. Right. And you constantly move to be better,
And then it was, well, I'm gonna be a Division I coach. And I got some offers. And then I looked at it, was it really a better offer? Guys are looking for the next job, where's their loyalty to? My loyalty's to this community. They've given me more than I've ever given them. They gave me a place to belong. They gave me a place where, I was valued as a human being. Oakland gave that to me, and so I want to keep giving to Oakland as much as I can. I'm John Beam. I'm always going to be John Beam. I hope at the end of the day, I taught you about commitment, about family, about love and brotherhood, and just to embrace life. I'm always believe in you so you can believe in yourself. It's kind of cliche, but it's true. I'm always going to be there for you. So I thank you again for allowing me to be in your life. Thank my family again for being partners with me in this journey. And you know what? Let's have some fun. All right, everybody, join me. Can we all do it together? Here we go. This is trying to get it rolling. 2 claps. Ready?
2 claps. Ready? 2 claps. Ready?